In the early 1990s, scientists built Biosphere 2 in the Arizona desert to create a perfectly curated, self-sustaining ecosystem inside a massive glass dome. Inside, they planted trees. Under these ideal conditions, constant water, nutrient-rich soil, and optimal sunlight, the trees shot upward faster than any tree in the wild. Before reaching maturity, these trees collapsed, shattering under their own weight. The scientists controlled every nutrient, monitored water levels, and ensured perfect sunlight. Removing environmental friction creates a dangerous illusion of success. When a system prioritizes rapid vertical height, it bypasses the biological mechanisms required for long-term structural survival. The trees failed because the dome excluded the wind. In nature, wind creates a constant resistance that forces a tree to physically adapt. For years, raw talent and favorable market conditions allowed many sales teams to operate like trees in a biodome, growing tall and fast without being tested. But the environment is shifting. Increased market complexity, fierce competition, and highly informed buyers now act as the wind. Past vertical growth becomes a liability if we lack the foundational strength to withstand this pressure. A tree tested by the wind develops stress wood. This dense, flexible grain forms in response to friction, giving the trunk the structural integrity it needs to flex without breaking. Stanford researcher Carol Dweck studied this same reaction in humans, documenting how we respond to friction and challenge. A fixed mindset treats the struggle of learning as a threat to established expert status, leading people to avoid challenges to protect their reputation. A growth mindset views friction as a biological necessity to build strength. High performers who avoid the discomfort of a new methodology remain structurally fragile when their market changes. This physical sensation of struggle has a biological name: neuroplasticity. Feeling stuck while learning a new sales methodology is the physical feeling of your neurons firing and wiring together. This process physically alters your brain's architecture, allowing you to handle greater complexities automatically over time. The friction of this training signals an active biological upgrade. Leaning into the resistance of a new process builds internal capability that is structurally superior to the competition. Stress wood only protects an individual trunk. In a massive storm, a single strong tree can still be uprooted. Survival in extreme weather requires a second adaptation, an interlocking root system. Researcher Mary C. Murphy translated this dual survival mechanism into organizational behavior. She describes a culture of genius as an environment where lone trees operate in silos, growing upward as individuals but remaining isolated. A culture of growth is a resilient ecosystem that uses shared processes and collaboration to support the whole forest. Isolated experts shatter under pressure, but an interconnected ecosystem absorbs and survives it. This unified sales training establishes the team's shared root system. A unified language and system links your individual efforts beneath the surface. When market friction hits one tree, this shared network distributes the load across the entire system. These new stages and tools serve as construction materials for our collective survival network. We must stop protecting individual height, embrace the wind of the new market, and build the resilient strength of the forest.